everyone, this is Deb from Project 39 Mini Albums, and this is Smash That Small Paper Pad. This collab is hosted by the lovely Deb Hauk of Deb Hauk's Crafty Cottage. Check out all of the videos that are listed in the description box below. I had ordered from the Echo Park warehouse sale several paper pads because I was going to make some mini albums to put in my Etsy shop. But what happened was a friend of mine is doing a craft sale and asked if I would join her so she's not doing it alone. And so I was thinking, well, you know what? I'll make some blank mini albums to put in that craft sale. So I made some of these 5x7s because I had some 5x7 chipboard. And I figured, all right, I'll use that up. So I just made some blank mini albums, just real simple ones. And then I thought, you know what, if somebody is new to making mini albums, they're not going to know how to decorate it. So I decided to decorate one and use one of those paper pads that I just had gotten. So this is Echo Park Wish Upon a Star, and I challenged myself to only use this paper pad, and I used, I think, maybe 3 sheets of 8.5 by 11 red cardstock. So I didn't use any ephemera, I didn't use any anything else, you know. No, I mean, I used glue, but I just tried to decorate it with things that were in the paper pad. And I did a pretty good job. I mean, I've got some other scraps in my trash, but for the most part, these are the biggest scraps that I have left. So I smashed the small paper pad. It has 24 double-sided papers, and so I made this little mini with 5 signatures. So you would, if you do the front cover, back cover, inside cover, front and back, 5 pages front and back, and then there's a couple of extra places to add some paper. You would end up having 4 pieces of paper left over, and with those you can cut them apart and use it to decorate. So anyhow, and I also thought that if I were to sell these, I would like the people who buy them to have a video to look back and to be able to figure out how to use a 6x6 paper pad to decorate a mini album. So again, this is 5x7. It's about a 2 1/4 inch spine. There's still lots of room for photos. This is good if you have portrait size 4x6 photos, or 4x4, 4x3, or 3x3 Instax photos. So inside, and again, it's real simple. Inside is just a pocket on the front, and then, so if you have a 4x6 photo, you would put it right here, because it's 6 1/4 by 4 1/2, and this is, you would have the photo just sticking out a little bit, or the photo would be underneath that Magical Memories tab. And I did use the pockets, so you would have to cut down a 4x6 photo here, but sometimes I don't use these pockets, and I figure, you know what, that gives you room for 10 more photos. So there we go. And then I have a small pocket here. I just decorated it with paper and cut one of these tickets from this paper. And there's that. And then with some of the paper left over, I just made these tags. There is, again, the hidden pocket. This, I did not have 3x4 cut-aparts, which you usually get if you have a 12x12 paper pad. In this case, the cut-aparts were, I guess they're 2 by 1, and I don't know. They're small. These are the cut-aparts that you get. But I took one of the cut-aparts and put it on there, and then just tacked it down on 3 sides so it is a little pocket. But you could still journal on that cut-apart. Photos would look fabulous on there and there. And then this is where I needed extra paper because, of course, I covered the front. Oh, and then I used the back. I used that red cardstock. I did put a piece of, there was a cut-aparts border strips that I just put on there. And then room to put your photos right there. I didn't have any magnets or any form of closure here. I just figured, again, keep it simple, make it easy. And there is the hidden pocket page. Another pocket here, cut aparts. That's from the paper. That's my red cardstock. And just another tag. Room to put your photo there. There is another hidden pocket. And then the back, it's done all in this darker color, signifying this is where you're going to put the pictures of the fireworks. That's my idea, at least. I don't know. And then just, I took what was left of the paper. This is 3 inches wide because I cut it down from a 1 6-inch piece. I just cut it down just to add a little something. So you could not put a 4x6 photo here unless you cut it down a lot. But I was running out of paper, and there is no reason why you can't just take photos and put them in the pocket. You don't have to put them on a photo mat. And then there's another tag I had, and another one of the cut aparts backed on some red paper. There is the back, and as you can see, I matted the back and front and spine with that red cardstock because this being 7 inches, it's not going to fit. And as a matter of fact, you know when you get a 6x6 paper pad from Echo Park, it goes up to where the hole is. And so I took advantage of that. I covered the hole. You can, if I didn't tell you, you would not know there's a hole in this paper. If you look carefully, it's going to be there. But nobody will notice. And if it bothers you, you could just put a cut apart or a star or something you cut out of the paper. You could just stick it on there as decoration. So that is how I smashed the 6x6 paper pad. If you're interested, you can check my Etsy site or my website. It's listed at the end of the video. If I have any left after the craft fair, I'm going to put them on my Etsy site to sell. And again, all you need to decorate this is a 6x6 paper pad. So thanks so much for watching. Have a fabulous day.